Good morning. Oh, I look really pretty today. Yeah, I took a shower last night and did not use my straightening brush, so apparently this is what I look like this morning. I look like I have like horns or something. I don't know. Anyway, so I slept on and off, so I wake up every night at 3 a.m. It doesn't matter what time I go to bed. I wake up at 3. Sometimes I wake up at 2 now. I think last night I woke up at 1. I don't know. So I've woken up a few times. And I stay awake and then I go back to sleep. And then my body's starting over and I'm just exhausted every day. So, this morning, I was like, okay, when my kid goes to school, I'm going to take a nap, right? No, I'm not. Because I don't have ADHD. I have ADD. But sometimes I get the ADHD. And this morning is one of them because I know me. If I go sit down, nothing's getting done today. And so I decided to put the clean dishes away. First of all, so I had to get that taken care of, right? Well, then my cabinet, I love, the thing of it is, guys, I'm moving a stool. We've lived in this house 5-6 years now, I don't know. Or 7 maybe, who knows at this point. And nobody knows where anything goes in my house. Not one person seems to know where anything goes, like where it belongs. Almost everything has a place, okay? Obviously in my house. And nobody seems to know where those places are, except for me. So my husband will do dishes, and he did dishes, I don't know, last week or something, I don't know. But then he shoves everything up in the cabinets. If there's a place for it, then he thinks it fits, basically. So it's like that toy with the shapes that we used to do. I mean, yeah, the circle fit through the square, but that didn't mean that's where it went, right? So, it drives me crazy because this cabinet, is supposed to be for our bowls and, dishes, right? Okay, so I just climbed and rearranged it. But he had shoved storage, like the glass storage containers, and just anything that he could get up there. He didn't put lids with oh, it drives me crazy. So I just rearranged that, probably for the millionth time since we've lived in this house. Now, I'm not going to say some of it wasn't mine because, it was. I had, nose sprays and stuff up there, which is not where they're supposed to be, I know. But anyways, so I got that cleared out. Now I got to put the rest of the stuff that I took out away. So I'm here and I'm putting, my son had done the silverware, I think I told you guys, after that cup broke. So I'm here putting everything away, and I look at my drawer, and I'm like, ooh, this needs cleaned out. So, and yes, that's wood, I think, in the back from, it sliding. It's definitely wood, I know that. Anyways, everywhere I've lived gets that. Anyways, so I'm like, oh, that needs cleaned out, so let's clean that, right? I have all these projects that I want to get done today. And last night, usually my husband will text me and be like, hey, I'm on my way home, from work. And then I start dinner. Well, the problem was that he didn't text me. And all of a sudden I see he's in my driveway. And dinner was going to be a little, it wasn't like a fast meal, It was not going to be like a 5-minute popcorn meal or anything. So that did not work out too well. Oops, I hope that doesn't melt. I'm trying to get the rest of my coffee. So, I did not get to make dinner last night. There. So he ended up ordering pizza, last night for the family, which it was Little Caesars, and I appreciate that. And I don't like pizza. That's one thing. I'm so sick of pizza. My mom was kind of obsessed with pizza, and so is my youngest son. And we are, if you guys haven't caught on, we are ordering family. We order quite often. I know that is so bad for you, so don't come at me. Obviously, I do know that. When I was pregnant with both my kids, we ordered. Now, when I first moved here, we did a lot of, I did a lot of cooking. But we did order a lot when I was pregnant, because I just had so much being pregnant, having a toddler that I didn't know what was wrong with, at that time. And my grandma, who I was helping care for, who had dementia. So that was a lot of fun, and stressful. And so, we ordered a lot then. I have, when my mom was home after her stroke, we ordered a lot because it was stressful. Again, life is stressful sometimes, right? So, I've been trying to cook more at home, as you guys know. So yeah, I did have a dinner plan. But we took some time to spend time together instead of me making dinner also. But, yeah, he didn't text me, so I didn't get to get it started. So who knows what year it would have been. I'm cleaning the drawer. Who knows what time, or what year, I should say, right? It would have been actually done. Because this was going to be a new recipe. And so, yeah, so he ordered pizza, and I don't like pizza. So whenever I get, like, my kids or my family pizza, I get myself something else. Because I just cannot do pizza from all the years of having it. And I never thought I would be one that says that, but, yeah. I am saying that. I don't like pizza. So, Pizza Hut, I cannot do anymore. Domino's, no. Our local places, I'm not a fan of theirs. The only place that I will do pizza, or have been, is Little Caesars. I haven't had it. I mean, like, my mom used to like to go there and get the $5 cheese pizza. But typically, no. So, Little Caesars is fine with me as long as I don't get burned down on it. And so my husband did order Little Caesars. And, so we ordered it from one of them, and then they only had 2 workers, and they were short-staffed, like so many places nowadays, right? And so he ended up ordering from a different Little Caesars, and it came, and it was different, It was like it had double cheese, and I don't like double cheese. I like very light cheese, actually. Maybe a little more sauce for me. But usually it doesn't taste like that. Like, the cheese was falling off when you took a bite. It was just, whoa. And so what I did was scrape the cheese off all my pieces. But just left me with sauce and crust. That was just too much cheese. Even my I think even my youngest thought so too, because I offered him, not that he needs the cheese, because it does bring up your cholesterol, and he already has his own health problems, right? But he's like, I don't want the cheese. He never turns down the cheese usually. So, when he turns it down, there was something. Oh, coffee. Anyways, but we did appreciate my husband ordering the pizza, so don't get me wrong, guys. So, tonight I am going to see my mom this evening, is my plan. And so I'm going to make dinner early, which is going to be the dinner that I was going to make last night. So I'm going to make that kind of early tonight, so that, because it's going to be pretty late when I come home. So that way when I come home, all we have to do is heat it up and eat. And that's if we don't go out to eat, right? So it's been nice because I do go see her typically once a week, and my husband will come and pick me up if I'm seeing her, because he works down near it. And so he and I go out to eat, just the two of us, which is nice because typically, like around here, even though our oldest one is a grown-up, he thinks that if we order food, we have to order for him, considering he has a job and he's an adult. And so we don't get that alone time like we would in a restaurant. So we'll see. So we do enjoy a little date night now and then, which is different. We weren't doing anything to do with date night. We did start our daily devotional yesterday, and it was just one devotion, and we read we just started from the beginning, so January 1st. That way we can enjoy the whole book throughout the year. And then we discussed, what it said and what we were hoping for in life, and it was very nice. I don't think he wanted to do it because I think he was pretty tired, but he did do it. And so we're going to try to do it on days that he doesn't have to work his second job. I'm not trying to stress anyone out. It's supposed to be enjoyable and something we can do together. So we have not started our workbook. I haven't had a chance to, let's be honest, I haven't had a chance to look over it to see where to start or what to do. So I think we're going to try to do that maybe this evening. And, it's more just for me, for us, it's like, I want to see how different our answers are, with things and what we need to work on and go from there. There is a lot of misunderstanding, I know, through text messaging with us. I don't know about the rest of you, but we have I don't know, I always call us, I don't even know, we have he's very sensitive, I will say, and so he misunderstands a lot and gets his feelings hurt a lot. I get my feelings hurt a lot, but I cry, and that's my thing. And so we have a lot of misunderstandings sometimes. Or part of it is I don't think he really knows how to have a relationship, especially when he needs to think about other people. That's very difficult for him. And most of everybody's problems in this world, a lot of them are obviously from past, even if you don't know they are, and you haven't figured it out. Most of people's problems and how we react, how we do things are from our past traumas or joys. And so that is a book that I got myself, is working on my trauma as a child. You know, I can sit here and say I don't have traumas, you know, from my childhood. But I'm a true believer that everybody has some. Whether you guys agree or not. You know, I'm just talking about what I think and how I feel. You don't have to agree with me. But I do feel like so many of us, I know I have things in my, like things that I know I went through as a child or lived through, that I know that my mind, like if my mom would tell me a story about it, yeah, I would remember. And maybe I have dementia too. But this seems to be things that my mind really has tried to block out, really. And, so, like, if it's brought up, then yes, I remember. But, like, I don't remember otherwise. So my mind tries to block it out. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Have a good